Good morning, students. Last class we have discussed the range of that data type. For sample purpose, we take for character. Character occupies 1 byte. 1 byte is 8 bit. So the range is, so every box we should fill it in one bit. So the maximum range is we calculated and we add it, and the maximum range is 255. It means 0 to 255. So in character you can able to store 0 to 255. So okay, see this file. Okay, so here the character is 1 byte, the range is 0 to 255. We already discussed. So last class I told that if character is 1 byte, 8 bits is enough. Okay, but if it is an integer type, means the byte is 2 byte, then the bits is 2 into 8 16 bits are there. So then you should extend this box to, this is 8 bit, so then you should add one more 8 boxes, and you should add 8 bit 8 ones, 8 ones, and 2 to the power of 7 up to 2 to the power of, sorry, 2 to the power of 8, 2 to the power of 9 up to 2 to the power of 15. So you should add up to 2 to the power of 0 to up to 2 to the power of 15. So then you can able to find the range. This is not an easy one. So how can we find the formula? The formula is there. First we know how the formula comes. Okay, here you just notify that I want to add 2 to the power of 0 to 2 to the power of 2. I want to addition of 2 to the power of 0 to 2 to the power of 2. What is the value? So 7. Now you think that what is the difference between the next number? 2 to the power of 3 and 2 to the power of 3 is 8. So what is the difference between these two? Difference is 1. Okay, now we take next example. I want to sum up to 2 to the power of 3. So 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8. The sum is 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 1, 15. I want to sum up to this. So now you notice that the next number and the summation number difference is 1. So now you can conclude that if you want to sum of 2 to the power of 0 to, if you want to sum of 2 to the power of 3, then you may calculate 2 to the power of 4 and you can subtract it by 1. So like that you can fix a range. So here also I want to add up to 2 to the power of 7. So then what can you do? Okay, now you can find 2 to the power of 8 and you subtract that value. Okay, now you find that 2 to the power of 8 and subtract that value by 1. So that is the formula. So what is the 2 to the power of 8 value? Now we will go to calculator. So 2, scientific calculator, 2 to the power of 8 is equal to 256. So 256 minus 1 is 255. This is the range. Okay, now we will go to integer. Integer I told, already I told, integer range is 2 bytes. If 2 bytes means how many bits are there? If integer range is 2 bytes. If 2 bytes means how many bits are there? 16 bits there. So how many bits? 16 bits. Then 2 to the power of 16 minus 1 you should calculate. So 2 to the power of 16 equal to 65,536. 65,536. This is the range. Okay, 60,536 minus 1 equal to 65,535. That is the range. But now you have question. I told 65,535, but integer range is minus 30,768 to plus 30,767. How it is fixed? The answer is integer is belongs to positive and negative number. Unsigned int only belongs to positive numbers. So if you mention int a, int something, if you mention a variable to int, then the range is subdivided by 2. It means 65,535 is divided by 2. 65,535 is divided by 2. So 3. something, remainder is 132, 767. 3 2s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 7 2s are 14, 6 2s are 12, remainder 1, 7 2s are 14, remainder 30,767. So, but it's odd number, I think it's not balanced. So, here the range is, they fixed here minus 1 to minus 32,768. Minus 1 to, so here negative numbers are half of the number, minus 1 to minus 30,768 is minus 30,767. And, sorry, and 0 to 30,767. So totally if you add that, you got 65,535. So half of the numbers in negative portion, half of the numbers in positive portion. If you add 0 itself, then you got 65,536 numbers. So like that, but in unsigned int, so negative numbers not there. So the numbers all are belongs to positive numbers. The range is 0 to 68,535. This, like that only range is fixed. So total numbers are 68,536. The range is 0 to 68,535. It means we starts from 0. That's only the number 1 is reduced. Okay, I think it may be understood for you. Okay, now the question is, if suppose you have a long int 4, then what is the range? What is the range? So what is the range? So 4 bytes. 4 bytes. Long int means 4 bytes. 4 bytes means 32 bit. So 32 bit means 2 to the power of 32 minus 1. This is the range. So the formula is 2 to the power of n minus 1. This is the formula for finding the range. This n represents number of bits. If it is 4 bytes, the n is 32 bit. If it is 2 bytes, the number of bits is 16 bytes. That is the range of that formula. 2 to the power of n minus 1. Okay, now we will go to calculator. So 2 to the power of 32. Okay, this is the range for integer. So if it, sorry, long int, if it is long int, you should subdivide this range by half of the portion, because long int contains negative numbers and positive numbers. If you have unsigned long int, this is the range 0 to up to this number. If you have plain long int without anything, long int of a something if you declared, you should the half of the numbers is goes to negative number, half of the numbers goes to positive number. Like this way the range is fixed. Okay, the next class we will go to the type conversion, type casting. These are all the concepts we will discuss. Thank you, students.